Just like obtaining any professional license, becoming a mortgage loan originator requires meeting specific requirements for successful licensure. If you're eager to start your journey towards obtaining your residential MLO license in Texas, but are feeling uncertain about where to start, this video is for you. Let's dive into the essential steps you need to take to achieve your goal. First and foremost, anyone who takes a residential mortgage loan application and offers or negotiates terms of a residential mortgage loan for compensation or gain is classified as a residential mortgage loan originator. Texas operates under two distinct lending divisions, the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending, or the Texas-SML, and the Texas Office of Consumer Credit. Before applying, it's crucial to determine the correct agency you need to apply with to avoid potential delays. Most applicants will license through the Texas-SML. Residential mortgage loan originators originating primary residential loans must obtain a license from the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. Additionally, if an individual currently holds a Texas-SML license and plans to begin originating secondary mortgage loans or home equity loans, they must apply for a secondary loan license and/or home equity license through the Texas-SML. However, certain loan types require licensing through the Texas Office of Consumer Credit Commissioner. These include residential property tax loans and manufactured housing loans. Furthermore, individuals seeking to originate secondary mortgage loans or home equity loans will license through the Texas Office of Consumer Credit. Understanding these distinctions ensures a smooth and efficient licensing process tailored to your specific loan origination activities. In this video, we're focusing on the requirements for a Texas-SML license. Start your journey to becoming an MLO by requesting an NMLS account through the Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System and Registry, also known as the NMLS. Once you've registered with NMLS, you'll receive an individual NMLS ID number to carry with you throughout your career as a mortgage loan originator. This unique ID serves as your identifier for your Texas license, as well as any other licenses you pursue in other states. Next up, complete the required 23 hours of NMLS-approved pre-licensing education coursework. The Texas-SML mandates that the following specific topics be covered: 3 hours of federal law, 3 hours of ethics, 2 hours of non-traditional mortgage lending, 12 hours of electives, and 3 hours of Texas state-specific education. To complete this education, jump on over to mymortgagetrainer.com and explore course options. It is important to note that these course hours expire 3 years after completion. This means that you'll need to complete and submit your Texas residential mortgage loan originator application within 3 years of passing these courses. Furthermore, it is crucial to note that Texas does not accept any other state-specific PE to count towards the 20-hour requirement. So for example, if you take a 17-hour SAFE PE course and a 3-hour New Mexico state-specific course, you will not be compliant with Texas's 20-hour of SAFE education requirement. We also want you to be aware that if you've already completed the SAFE 20 course to license in a different state, you will only need to complete the 3 hours of Texas-specific education. Once you've wrapped up your federal hours of pre-licensing education and the additional 3 hours of Texas-specific education, it's time to start studying for the SAFE National MLO exam. You must pass the SAFE Mortgage Loan Originator exam with a score of 75% or higher. This comprehensive exam assesses your understanding of core concepts in mortgage lending. The SAFE exam spans 190 minutes, costs $110, and consists of 120 questions in total. Schedule your SAFE exam through your NMLS account once you feel adequately prepared. If you don't pass the exam on your first attempt, there's a 30-day waiting period for a retest. If you're unsuccessful after 3 attempts, you'll need to wait an additional 6 months before trying again. Next, you must complete an FBI criminal background check and get fingerprinted. The background check can be initiated through your NMLS portal. You can also make your appointment to have your fingerprints taken through the NMLS portal. Please note that the fingerprints taken for the FBI criminal background check by anyone other than the NMLS live scan service provider will not be accepted by the NMLS. The current cost of both the background check and the fingerprinting is $36.25. Additionally, you will need to complete the credit report authorization process through the NMLS. Through your NMLS portal, you will authorize the NMLS to obtain and make available to the Texas-SML an independent credit report. Please note that you will be responsible for the cost of the credit report authorization check and that the current cost is $15. Once you've passed your test, done your background check and credit report check authorization, you're ready to submit your Texas-SML Residential Mortgage Loan Originator License application. To submit your application, head on over to your NMLS portal to complete your individual form, MU4, and pay your NMLS fees. Texas-SML MLO applicants will pay the following fees: a $120 Texas licensing and registration fee, and a $30 NMLS processing fee. While completing your MU4, you will be asked several disclosure questions. For any disclosure question that you answer yes to, you will be required to provide an additional explanation. An explanation is intended to provide regulators with additional information necessary for their proper evaluation of a license application. Finally, the last step is to obtain company sponsorship. After finding and being hired by an employer, that's either a mortgage broker or a mortgage lender like a credit union or bank, you can initiate the sponsorship process. Your Texas-SML Loan Originator License will remain in approved inactive status until your employing sponsorship is verified with the NMLS. This verification is completed inside of the NMLS portal. Users will visit the form filing home screen, then click Company Access. They're then prompted to add their employer sponsorship by submitting employment details. Once the sponsoring employer receives notice of the verification request, they can approve the sponsorship. Upon approval by the NMLS, applicants are officially licensed to do business in Texas. Please note that Texas has some general requirements and character requirements that must be met as well. First, applicants must be a citizen of the United States or be a lawfully admitted alien. Individuals born outside of the U.S. must provide evidence of authority to work in the U.S. This documentation will be uploaded when filing your MU4. Additionally, the Texas SAFE Act prohibits the licensure of any individual who has been convicted of, pled guilty, or no contest to a felony offense during the 7-year period preceding the date of application, or at any time preceding the date of application has been convicted of, pled guilty, or no contest to a felony offense involving fraud, dishonesty, breach of trust, or money laundering. Furthermore, applicants must demonstrate financial responsibility. The department does not determine financial responsibility on a credit score alone, but instead considers evidence of the applicant's financial responsibility overall. Judgments, back child support, and other factors could lead to a denial of licensure. Tax liens, charge-offs, or collection accounts, and foreclosures or other short sales with a deficiency will also negatively affect an applicant's qualifications for licensure. However, judgments imposed solely as a result of medical expenses and delinquent accounts related to student loans will not be considered. An applicant may qualify for licensure on a conditional basis if a payment plan is in place and timely payments are being made. A conditional license is offered at the discretion of the department and depends on the specific circumstances presented. Now that we understand all the licensure requirements, let's discuss how to kickstart the process. My Mortgage Trainer is your go-to resource for Texas MLO pre-licensing education. We provide the comprehensive SAFE 20 course and the focused 3-hour Texas state-specific course, along with complimentary test prep materials to support your success. Whether you're battling test anxiety or simply venturing into new territory, you don't have to navigate this path alone. Our dedicated team is here to support you every step of the way, ensuring that your journey towards becoming a licensed MLO in Texas is not only successful, but truly remarkable. Ready to dive in? Explore our education options by clicking the link below or give us a call at 317-566-0425 to connect with one of our knowledgeable team members. Don't forget to show us some love by liking our page and dropping a comment. As a proud veteran-owned business, we're committed to serving you.